Hello, and welcome to a new review on Foos Entertainment. Well, the time has come for my 62 days of franchise after franchise after franchise in the horror film genre. I call it Horror Fest. This is going to be my Horror Fest for 2018. And the first franchise, which I will be reviewing back to back with the Psycho franchise, is Phantasm franchise. Now this box set is actually kind of cool. I'm one of the only people who actually has this box set. It was limited to about 10,000 copies. And so if you weren't lucky enough to get this when it came out in 2016, then you're not going to find this outprint. You can find the first Phantasm in the fifth Phantasm. People on the internet have not caught on to this, but Phantasm 2 from the Scream Factory, this collector's edition, has, well, recently gone out of print, so you can't get it. But I was lucky enough to get this because I was waiting forever for this. So let's get into it, shall we? With the first Phantasm movie. Phantasm. This film came out in movie theaters in 1979. It was made in 1978. And this was an independent movie, much like all the original franchises of this genre of film. At the time, whether it be Halloween or in the 80s, Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, were all independent films. They were not supposed to make any money, and they took the world by storm. This is one of them. I definitely love the catch line that's associated with these movies. Now we're getting a little character on this to show you guys that can actually be fun. If this one doesn't kill you, you're already dead. Phantasm. This had to be a little bit of fun right there. Well, a lot of people who are fans of scary movies and science fiction films and horror films alike have probably seen this movie, but for those of you who have not, I will go into what it's about. Phantasm is, in simplest terms, because I want to go into the quality of this movie a lot more than the plot, so I'll go into the short and sweet version, because it's pretty much just close to the full-on plot of the movie. Three friends, after burying one of their friends who had recently been supposedly killed himself at a funeral home called Morningside Cemetery, find out that the town is being haunted by a sinister interdimensional alien force known as the Tall Man. He was dead set on enslaving the entire world by grave robbing the deceased and crushing them down into 3 feet 2-inch little dwarf minions who are his slaves, which do his bidding. The Tall Man has an obsession with the younger brother, Mike. He was our main character. He was trying to throughout the movie, he's trying to convince his older brother Jody and his friend Reggie of the mysterious and bizarre thing that's happening around him when no one's believing him. when things come full circle, because this film actually does something that most horror movies don't actually do. You actually see, I got evidence right here. Oh, okay, now I believe you. Let's move on. This is probably the only movie that actually does that, is this movie. I've never seen it done in any other movie. It's actually kind of funny. I've never seen, okay, I believe you. Let's move on and let's go to the climax. I've never seen that in any other movie, but this one. It's kind of refreshing. And of course our third main character, Reggie. He was actually played by a real life actor. His first name actually is Reggie. It's Reggie Bannister. Who you might recognize from other Phantasm movies, of course, would be playing the pharmacy clerk who gets cancer is granted as a wish by the Wishmaster to a homeless man in the first Wishmaster movie. But yeah, very popular actor in the horror community, the science fiction community. Mostly because of the Phantasm movies, because he's kind of the main star of all of the movies, but we'll get into those when we get into the sequels. The climax of the film, they actually have to find a way to bring an end to the tall man's terror. And they do so by closing off the bridge, or so they thought, of his interdimensional gateways, because there's actually gateways to his other world where he's actually from. So there's actually interdimensional gateways to other worlds in this movie. It's kind of cool. So like I said, because it's not entirely a horror movie, it's also a science fiction movie, which is kind of cool. The film at the very end kind of does an Alice in Wonderland thing. Kind of makes you think there was all dreams towards the end of the movie, like none of it actually happened. Or things did happen, but yet they didn't happen, stuff like that. Which I think gets cleared up pretty well in the second movie. And I'll get to that. Like, for example, Reggie dies, and then all of a sudden he's not dead. Mike and Jody kill a tall man by sending him down a 1,000 drop into an old abandoned mine shaft. Then all of a sudden we find out that Jody died in a car wreck. Nothing happened to the tall man. The climax of the film has a cliffhanger, of course, which we all know about. Tall man going, boy, and then little dwarves grabbing little Mike. But yeah, pretty good movie. Let's go on to the quality. This is a 178 by 1 frame, and it's presented in a 5.1 DTS HD master audio track. But I will let you know right now, this is not Phantasm. This is Phantasm remastered. And the quick story behind that is, during the filming of Star Wars The Force Awakens, Don Castorelli, the director of Phantasm, noticed that J.J. Abrams is a fanboy of Phantasm, and he named a character within the movie after a character within this movie. So he basically took a liking to, I want to restore Phantasm and make it look like a new movie. And so during the fall, October to be more precise, or might have been late September of 2016, Phantasm returned to cinemas. This is what it showed. So this is a new take. It's the same movie, but it's a new version of the movie. So keep that in mind. And oh yeah, something I forgot to mention. Something that's very known about the Phantasm films are these things. They're called sentinels, or spears. They're big, mirror-like round balls, and they chase you around like a heat-seeker missile. And when they get close to you, they open up knives and have drills in them. They actually drill into your head, and then they suck all your brains out and pretty much kill you. I call them brain suckers. That's what I call them. I just call them brain suckers. That's what they do. But yeah, that's about all there is to say about Phantasm. Did you like the movie? Did you not like the movie? Do you like this review? Do you not like this review? As always, subscribe, like, share with your friends, comment below. It's all up to you. Now I'll see you a little bit later for my review of Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, which is going to be under this one. Well, later.